Here with sophomore safety Kaden Mackey as the Demons prepare for another tough test this weekend as they head up to Cincinnati. And Kaden, like I think what Bill Belichick said a few years ago, we're moving on to Cincinnati, and that's what we're going to do. But how do you, as Kaden, how do you as the defense, how do you as the team do that? How do you put what happened Saturday? It was a tough day. It was a Big Ten opponent. It was all that. Put it behind you. Say, hey, we got to move on to the next game. Kind of like what we did after celebrating the win. Got to move on because we have another game coming up.
Right. I mean, like every time, win or lose, every week, it's just a new opportunity. You go out, you win, you celebrate, but like I said, win or lose, you still have more work and more work to do. So you got to get better every day and improve. Constant continuing improvement is, what we go through here a lot. So.
Coach has talked a lot about toughness this season, the toughness that you guys showed in that opening week, going through the lightning delay, the toughness that you guys talked about through the 9 nights and all that sort of stuff. Where does that toughness come after what was a tough Saturday? How do you maybe grow that or strengthen that toughness that this team has already shown and make it even stronger?
Well, this is not the same team from last year. We took a couple L's last year, and the team just got so down. And I don't see that with this team. We came together this summer. We're stronger than ever. So, we're not going to dwell on that loss too much. We're going to continue to, constant continuing improvement and show up to Cincinnati prepared and ready to fight. And then just like every other game.
You're a member of the secondary that's kind of made some plays over the past couple of weekends. Obviously, Troy's interception there in the third quarter against Minnesota. Mm-hmm. 5 straight games going back to last year. Now with interception, you had one in the opener. Talk to me about that secondary. You, Christian, Tony, Caesar, all those guys that are out there going a lot of times. You're matched up one-on-one with receivers. What's that sort of mindset like, and how you guys have excelled in a lot of ways this season?
As a DB, Coach Cavier, he goes a lot about confidence, and what you do on the field is what you do in your life, honestly, in whatever you do. So you want to make sure that you're perfect in everything. Everything's not going to be perfect, but you got to have that mindset.
When it gets down to those crunch time plays, when the teams, maybe gain a few yards, get close to the red zone, in the red zone even. Like I said, we've had three interceptions in the end zone already this season. Is there a different level that you guys sort of unlock when it gets down to those tighter spaces and those smaller windows? I know that helps a lot, but do you go in a different sort of zone when it gets to that point?
Honestly, not really. I just think that last year was so tough that we don't want to show up and we don't want to go through that again. So, we want it this year. We really do.
So as we move into Cincinnati, I should say, what kind of steps do you want to see this team take? It could be the defense specifically, it could be the whole team, as we, this is the toughest 2-week stretch of our season for sure with Minnesota and Cincinnati. What kind of steps do you want to see this team show to let you know and coach know that, hey, we are making that constant continual improvement like you talked about?
I just want to see us, still come together like we've been doing since the summer. Also, I want to see us, kind of pick up on the details a little bit more. The simple stuff. I think we kind of liked last week in that, and the simple stuff is really the key to winning games. So I think we just need to work on that. We'll be good.
Got to ask you this too. Cincinnati, the town, is famous for Skyline chili. Have you ever heard of Skyline chili?
No, I have not, and I don't even want to try it.
You don't want to try it? All right. Well, I won't even go tell you anything about it. But yes, all right. Well, maybe if you get the opportunity, maybe a little taste.
Maybe.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Kaden, I appreciate you, man.
Thank you.